Hello everyone, our group from the multinational class has two members. They are me, Nguyễn-ThuyLinh, and my friend BaoChau. Today we are going to talk about the case study of VNP Group, which is one of the most successful e-commerce company in Vietnam, connecting millions buyers and sellers across the country every day. So first, I want to talk about the company introduction. VNP Group is Vietnam Price Joint Stock Company. It is established on August the 21st, 2006. Over the past 10 years of establishment and development, VNP has gradually affirmed its leading position in the field of e-commerce as well as the internet communication. Furthermore, VNP is also a strategic partner of leading Japanese investment groups such as Cyber Asian Venture or Mitsui Financial Group, IDG Investment Fund of America, and CAI of Japan. With a history of development, VNP Group has achieved so many awards so far, such as Sao Hui Award or being in the top 10 of Alexa ranking. The group also built a lot of websites for different purposes for the consumers, such as BaoChau&ThuyLinh for online payment, distribution services at Nhanh.vn, MyTour.vn for traveling, or people can read books and online materials at 123doc.org, or they can watch HD movies online at pop.vn. They have built the reasonable prices for all those products and the good high-tech product quality, and the company has also developed the informational videos and explanatory blog for complicated products. So far in the market, VNP Group has distributed 3 channels. The first one is VaZa.com, the second one is VaZa mobile app, and the third one is some other social networks. With advertising services, professional booth design, online payment services, banners, advertising design, VaZa.com provides individuals and businesses want to participate in buying and selling with useful services. The next slide, I want to go deeper in VaZa.com, one of their main products. So VaZa develops a value chain in e-commerce. VNP is aspiring to build an ecosystem on the internet with many products such as BaoChau&ThuyLinh, Nhanh.vn, 123.org. So in the meantime, B2B is the main business at VaZa.com. By providing and supporting tools to help business manage their resources, goods, finance, customers, and employees, it can be said that this is a wise direction of VaZa, not to have to jump into the B2C battle with Lazada, Zalora. That Mrs. Diep, CEO of VNP Group, also predicted that the confrontation will be extremely exhausting. With nearly 10-year experience in the field of e-commerce, VNP is quite confident in this direction. And they also apply the guideline for the product is cheaper cost and better technology products to compete with other competitors in the market. VNP is investing heavily in transportation system to have enterprise manage goods, pack and transport to customer in the shortest time. So this is the most complex stage in the online sales business they have ever been to. In the next slide, we have chosen Indonesia as a new market that VaZa should considering entering. Why? The question is, why do VaZa should expand to Indonesia? This is a crucial question that BaoChau.com first has to figure out. The first reason is Indonesia is booming in the e-commerce market. Indonesia has a population of more than 250 million, and over the past few years, they has experienced a rapidly growing internet usage at the rate of approximately 10%. It is estimated that by 2020, Indonesia's e-commerce market will reach a staggering at 130 billion US dollar, which is only third to China and India. Furthermore, according to McKinsey & Co., the market can become one of the fastest growing in the world, which can potentially add 150 billion US dollar per year to Indonesia's GDP by 2025. The second big reason is that Indonesia is a mobile-first nation. In 2015, 70% of online traffic came from the mobile devices, and for that reason, Indonesia has been considered to be one of Asia's foremost mobile-first nation. Evidence from social media has also shown that Indonesians have embraced mobile-first initiatives. It has been reported that Indonesia has the highest Facebook use rate on the mobile devices all around the world, reaching up to more than 60 million users in 2015. Furthermore, it is projected that mobile Facebook users will account for 99% in 2018. So with two reasons, it is not difficult to see that Indonesia's emerging e-commerce market is the next gold rush in Asia, and 2018 should undoubtedly be the best year for foreign investors to step in and take a bite of Indonesia's booming e-commerce pie. Next slide, I am going to talk about the international opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities for Vietnam when entering Indonesian market. First, Vietnam and Indonesia are in Asian Economic Community, so VNP Group can enjoy advantages that AEC brings too. AEC creates the Asian Comprehensive Investment Agreement, which includes commitments towards the liberalization and the protection of the cross-border investment operations, together with the best practices for the treatment of foreign investor and investment. Furthermore, the increased investment and also joint venture among corporations from many countries in Asia means that VNP Group can easily bring technology from Vietnam to be used at Indonesia. Moreover, Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation, which is called APEC, allows VNP Group to do business more easily in Indonesia. APEC was established with the goal of making it cheaper, easier, and faster to do business in the region. Between 2009 and 2013, member economies improved the ease of doing business in the Asia Pacific by 11.3% across all areas of the initiative, including starting a business, getting credit, or applying for permits. So, Asian Economic Community and Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation are the international opportunities for a Vietnamese company like VNP Group to expand business in a total new market. With these two communities, Indonesia promises to support Vietnam companies or VNP Group at its best. So the next slide is all about expanding business in Indonesia. First, I want to talk about the element that affects penetrating into Indonesia. First, I want to talk about the growing middle class potential target customer. Indonesia's economic growth is driven by a middle class of 74 million, more than in the entire population of Canada. This has been projected to double by 2020, so demanding from the middle class is increasing for information and communications technology, which is ICT, modern retail and consumer goods, healthcare, education, and professional qualifications. As can be easily seen from the people demand, VNP seems to have full ability to meet their demands since they provide consumer goods and ICT at the top priorities. The second element is ICT and creative industry. Indonesia is emerging as a major market for ICT. It is the fourth largest mobile market in the world and in world's top 10 3G markets. Indonesia has established a creative economy agency to support its creative industry and strengthen economic development. So, further, the average Indonesian shopper spent a total of $239 on online purchases in 2012. A growing number of companies are now offering business-to-business social commerce services. The third element is representative office. VNP may also appoint third-party advisors to assist with documentation, as dealing with government ministry can be challenging. Lack of transparency can make process last longer than expected. The third-party advisor needs to be reliable, experienced, and most importantly, have close connections with the relevant authorities. The fourth elements are the agent, distributor, and importer. VNP can appoint one or more local agents or distributors which keep track of the market regulations, which can change at short notice. They also should spend time talking to local advice and assessing a range of potential agents before making a choice. And the last one is business manner. The official language is Bahasa Indonesia. English is widely spoken by young people, but the interpretation may be required for business meetings, particularly outside Jakarta and other major cities in Indonesia. Therefore, VNP should create an English version for their website to penetrate Indonesian markets. Besides, when VNP works with representative agency or distributors, they should know some business manner to behave properly as following. First, exchange business cards, presenting with both hands or with the right. Not offering anything with your left hand, not receive anything with your left hand. Keep cards on the table, not put them away immediately. No start drinking when offered a drink until formally invited to do by the host. Not to cross the legs when sitting, as showing the soles of the feet is considered highly discourteous in Indonesia. And the last one is not to stand with your hands on your hips or with your arms folded, as this is regarded as aggressive and rude. So, for the business environment, VNP should be prepared for the encounter challenges when doing business in Indonesia. It is the 130th easiest place to do business in the world, according to the World Bank. Business should be prepared for complex bureaucracy, high logistic costs, poor infrastructure, business culture when Indonesian companies will rarely respond to emails. Strong business care less important than being a trusted partner, or cybersecurity is becoming an increasingly pressing concern. There are a lot of VNP competitors in the market, such as Zalora or Lazada. There are online shops and online platforms which have operated in Indonesia for a long time. So, in conclusion, With their competitive advantages, they can absolutely invest in other regions' market in Asia, including big ones as Indonesia, along with strategy like B2B, but that can avoid confronting directly with Lazada, Zalora, or another online shops. That's the end of our representation, and thank you for listening.